Have you ever wondered why everyone is telling you that you are doing a great job at your work? Your feedback is always positive, you achieve your KPIs, you work hard, you do work overtimes, you are doing everything that your boss is telling you to do. And yet, you can't land a promotion. No one will promote you. Well, in today's video, I wanted to explain you why you are not promoted, even though you work as a slave at your company. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Cornelia. I usually post videos about work environment, corporate environment, and so on. If you want to stick around, don't forget to subscribe and check one of my other videos on the subject as well. And in today's video, I wanted to tell you why you are not promoted, even though you really work hard for that specific promotion. And I think that there are three main reasons why you are not promoted, and I'm going to break them down. First thing, you are so good at what you're doing, and no one wants to promote you because this means that they will need to find another employee to replace you. This means a hard time for the company. They actually need to find another person, either promote internally or recruit them externally, teach them, and wait for, a few months until they learn all of the processes of the company and they have the same performances that you have at the moment. You'll never be promoted if you are the best person doing the things that you are doing in that specific company. And I know that this sounds frustrating, but it's the truth. So if you are the person who is always staying overtime, who is always doing everything right, who has the perfect KPIs, and all you need to do is your job and you are doing perfectly, you'll never be promoted because no employer will promote you and then do extra stuff to replace you. And now if you think about what I've said, it's kind of weird, but you need to understand that you will be promoted to another position based on the potential that you show to your managers or employer that you have to be promoted in that role. This leads me to the second reason why you're not promoted, which is the fact that you don't know how to do other things than the ones that your job actually requires. Let's say that you are a worker, you're not a manager or a lead or something like that, and you want to be promoted in a manager role, right? Managers, they actually don't do the work that you are doing. They have other responsibilities, they have other activities, and those activities required a different set skills. So for example, if you are working in customer services, your manager is not working in customer services. Their activities is to lead the team of people that work in customer services, right? So if you want to be promoted, you need to showcase your manager that you have the right skills to be promoted in a team lead position. This means that you need to show them that, first of all, you have leadership skills. Then you can train people, mentor people, you are involved in team building activities, and so on. And all of these things are important. And if you want to get promoted, you need to showcase this potential that you will be a performant employee into the position that you'll be promoted. Instead of working hard and doing all of the things that you need to do within your job, try to expand a little bit and maybe suggest your manager that you can do other things that will showcase that you have the potential to be a good performer into the job that you want to be promoted. Maybe you can hold a training for your colleagues. Maybe you can volunteer to be a mentor for the colleagues that are joining the team. Maybe you can offer to hold some of the meetings to the senior stakeholders, the one that usually your manager is doing it. Maybe you can do it for 1 or 2 times. So yeah, all of this extra stuff that are not really involving your day-to-day responsibilities within that job will help you get promoted because you will showcase that you have the skills to be a good performer in a more senior position. And if you don't know which will be the skills that you need, just ask your manager or ask a senior member of your team. They will tell you. And this will lead me into the third point that I wanted to make here, is the fact that maybe you've never told your manager that you want to be promoted. And this is something that I experienced myself. In my head, as a junior employee, I thought that I'll be promoted based on the performance that I had and on the extra things that I've done. No, in fact, I was promoted after a few months where I told my manager that I want a promotion. Your manager will never promote you if they think that you are happy in the position where you are at the moment. I mean, yeah, maybe there are some managers there that will propose for you to be promoted even though you never asked it, but you have greater chances to be promoted if you ask for a promotion. And this is very important because when you ask for this promotion, you can also ask your manager to help you and guide you into getting all of the necessary skills to be promoted in that specific role. This will include the things that I've said on my second point. One of the responsibilities of a manager and a team lead will be to create career paths for their employees or for the employees that they are responsible for. So this is something that is within their day-to-day responsibilities. You can actually ask them to do this with you and to help you get that promotion as soon as possible. These 3 things are really, really important for you to get a promotion. First of all, Don't be the go-to person for your day-to-day work, because if you are the best at what you're doing, you'll never be promoted. Being promoted means that your company needs to suffer finding another person that should replace you. Second, expand your areas of knowledge and skills. Yeah. So go and do all of these things and try to gain all of the skills needed for the position that you want to be promoted for. Third, speak with your manager and let them know that you want a promotion. It's their job to help you develop your career in the direction that you think is best fitted for you. Now, you need to think about the fact that some of the companies don't have this promotion culture. You actually stay in the same position. You are doing all of these things that I've mentioned, and you stay in the same position for 5-7 years. And in my opinion, you shouldn't be doing this. If you've done all of the things that I've said before and 1 year, 2 years passed by and you actually don't get that promotion, just promote yourself and leave the company and try to find another one. I've encountered colleagues before that they weren't promoted because there weren't that many places for them to be promoted. I mean, yeah, in a team, you need to have a fair amount of seniors, mid, and juniors. And of course, you can't promote everyone in a team to the senior level. So yeah, you'll have to wait until a spot is made for you to be promoted into. And when this happens, yeah, for a long time, you really don't need to stay in the same company and wait for the promotion. Just leave the company and promote yourself by finding another role in another company. And yeah, maybe you won't have a promotion in terms of a more senior role at the new company, but I can tell you from a fact that you'll have a promotion in terms of your salary rates. This is something that everyone tells, and yeah, you can fact check the things that I'm saying at the moment. You'll most likely have a salary raise when you change companies. And this is because of the inflation rate and because a lot of companies want to be competitive and offer competitive salaries to get the best professional. So yeah, of course, a competitive salary in 2020 is not the same as a competitive salary in 2024. I've gave this example because this is in fact the example that I had. I got hired in 2020, and when I changed job last year, I had a very big percentage in my salary increase, even though I was also a senior, so I wasn't promoted in a lead position or stuff like that. I left from a senior position to another senior position. I had a very big increase in my salary. You are the right person to be promoted, and you are not promoted, just change companies. This will be literally the only way for you to be promoted, and yeah, give yourself a promotion. I hope this video helped you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Maybe you have other opinions and more tips for you to get actually promoted in the company where you are working without going through all of this pain to change your job just because you want to be promoted and advance in your career. Don't forget to check one of my other videos where I talk about how you can manage stress at work. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.